What's up, everybody? It's Thegoal60 here for Tuesday, April 30th, 2019. So it's the last day of April. I'm not sad about that. We move on to May. We can see if we can get this thing turned around and head in the right direction. So yesterday we had RPI testing going. We also had the over-under testing still going. And we'll go over those results and talk about what's going on today. So first off, we'll talk about the RPI. So we did have, the Dodgers and the Giants were the only team that would have been available because it being a 3-game series. It did. Everything lined up perfect. We are in the test phase. As I said, I did take it. Of course, they come up just a little bit short. They jumped out 2-0 in the 6th, and then the very next inning gave up a 3-run double, and that was the final score of 3-2. So hopefully they can bounce back today, get a win for us against the Giants. That nice little rivalry going on there between the Dodgers and the Giants over history, and maybe they can bounce back today and get that win over them. Besides that, we had several of the unofficial plays that would have been from the 4-game series, and I believe they went 3-3. We picked up a 2-game series today. It would have been an unofficial due to price. It's Toronto and LA. Toronto's at .505. LA's at .474. You look at Toronto, they're the underdog here, but the run line price is -162, so it'd be right outside that range, and therefore it would have been an unofficial. The 3 unofficials left over from yesterday: Cincinnati against the Mets. We need the Mets today on the run line. San Diego is a pick'em against Atlanta, and Houston a -164, 165 favorite against the Twins. They lose yesterday 1-0, so hopefully they can get it going today and get us a win. Now we'll talk about the over-under system and how it did yesterday. So the over-unders yesterday did have a solid day. We did pick up that 7th play with Tampa Bay being on the over. They scored 8 by themselves. We needed over 8.5, so the 4 that was scored by the other side did fine. It got us well over. We go 4-3 yesterday in the test. We did pick up the new game today with Toronto and LA. Toronto is .25. The Angels are at 1.04. That definitely points towards the over with a 1.29. And they are 8.5 today, so it fit all the parameters. We'll see what they can do. The 3 games that were left over from yesterday, of course, the over in the Houston-Minnesota game, as I mentioned before, they lose 1-0 yesterday. Houston does, and therefore they go way under. We need them to get the bats going in this series and get it over. Colorado and Milwaukee need the over there. They scored, I believe, 6 yesterday total, so not too bad. Maybe Colorado can get a little bit going. I think the game finished at 5-1, which would, if Colorado could have put up some scores, would have been fine. San Diego and Atlanta, over 9 is the play today. Of course, all 4 of these I just mentioned, all overs, trying to get a lot of runs today, so hopefully a lot of runs are scored. There were a lot of runs scored yesterday. We had a ton of overs that we were going with, and there was some games that we had that really scored some runs. Hopefully that trend continues today. Hopefully the Dodgers score 100. I'm just, I can't hold back on that one. So hopefully they can score 100 against the Giants, which we cashed the under there in that game yesterday, but did get the loss. So that's everything I've got. Like I said, still following the Dodgers, seeing what's going on there. Hopefully they can get turned around. The over-unders are looking really well right now. They're doing really good. And, that's it. We'll see you today. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks.
60% of the time, it works every time.